about half an hour to an hour later than what I expected, but hey, you know, these things happen. What a day. Ooda lolly, girly, what a day. Okay, I'm actually going to be working in Illustrator first, doing a bit more commission stuff. I'm basically just doing, it's just going to be a pure art stream. I've got a lot of things to work on. I got coffee as well, although I'm about half done now. What's new? Nah, just getting things done bit by bit, you know, it's nice, fulfilling, bit by bit. I'm going to have to get references up so that I can actually do this, otherwise it's just going to be awkward. It's like, how do I do boots? Like, shoes are like one of the few things that I really can't do that well. Hey, Simple Mannequin. Hey, Skylar. Thankfully, I've got everything on this computer though, so you can just stare at their hips while I get this. Just need the boots. I really don't know how boots work. Am I enjoying life? Ah, that's a very loaded question. I'm doing okay. Now, we all have our struggle from time to time, but I'm okay. Might have actually done the boots a little bit too tall, actually. It's not hard, I would say, but it's, you know, it's a little bit tricky working with other styles that you're not used to. So I'm trying to, you know, do this in the original style, and I'm also just trying to, you know, make it my own as well. Like, I originally had Daria with fluffier hair, but it didn't, as you can probably see by my erasings out, but it didn't really work, so I'm doing all the art things, so colour is definitely going to be a thing as well. There is a chance that, I don't know if this is true or not, but there's a chance that I might stop streaming for a little bit and then I'll stream again later. I don't know what time that'll be, because Dolan is out at the moment, but he will be home, and there's a chance that he might want to, you know, catch up and just hang for a little bit before he, you know, goes to work. And, you know, it's nice to be there for him. He's at an appointment at the moment. I was trying to be nicer. Oh, oh, that's okay. Look, I never really know how to answer that. It's like, okay, do I answer honestly, or do I answer, you know, how do I answer that? Because it's like when you meet someone in the street, they're like, so, how you doing? And you're like, yeah, I'm alright. And then you get those people that are like, oh, well, you know, things could be better. I've had both. Like, one time, when my sister and I were working, we, you know, did our usual greeting as like, hi, how are you today? And he's like, actually, I've been better. And it's like, oh, wow, honesty. No. Yeah, so just keeping on doing my own little Gooby thing. Up on him, he's up on me, don't give him any attention. Sorry, I like that song. So it's a little bit tricky figuring out how Daria's legs are supposed to go, because they're so thin. It's like, how do they... I really should have watched some of the show, you know, or looked at other characters, you know, how they worked, or just found better references. Yeah, this is going to be fun. Hey, look, it's all about, you know, reliving childhood. I mean, these are, after all, the commissionees. I think that's a good thing to call them, commissionees. You know, the people that commissioned. You know, it's all about, you know, the commissionees' childhood. So these are the, you know, characters that he grew up with. So yeah, I love my singing. I like singing, but YouTube doesn't like it. They're like, no, you can't do that. I'm going to demonetize this video now. You will be on my video animations. Cool? It isn't 3 yet, so I can't sleep. I was actually thinking a little bit more about Patreon. I haven't set it up yet, but I have got a profile, but I haven't set anything up yet. I was thinking for one of the tiers, but I'm not too sure how much. You make perfect art, so that's very sweet. I was thinking for one of the tiers of having, like, once a week a Patreon only stream, so that it's not, you know, extremely crowded, and you know, we can probably talk a bit more intimately with some people, because I'm positive that there are some people out there that, you know, probably want to talk on stream, but they're you know, a little bit worried about, you know, that I'm not going to see it, or they might be a little bit too shy. But if it's more sort of one-on-one, then, you know, maybe it might be better. It's just a thought that I'm having. But I'd have to have a certain amount of people to warrant having a Patreon only stream, because it wouldn't be worth it if I didn't have many. I do have merch. I have a Redbubble now. You can actually click on it on my YouTube banner. It does have my Redbubble account, I'm pretty sure. So if you click on that, I've got some early merch on there. Only some things. I haven't got a lot. I've just got a few Goobies and a few fan art pieces. I hope you like my drawing Gooby. Oh, that's right, I was supposed to look at that. Where was that posted again? It was on YouTube somewhere, wasn't it? Send me a link on my video that I did yesterday, and I'll have a look at it. I didn't mean to forget. I've just been, you know, busy. It's a bad excuse, but it's true. How goes the Redbubble account? I've had a couple of sales, but I'm the one that bought them because I wanted to see if they worked well, and they do. I got them for my I got some stickers for my desktop. Now Redbubble I haven't sold anything yet, but I have had a little bit of interest in people that are like, yeah, I will buy something when I have the money. I don't mind it. Redbubble is one of those, I think it's one of those things where you can't expect it to, you know, just grow overnight. It does take time. Like, I've noticed that the most popular people have been on Redbubble since like 2016. So, you know, there's a little bit of time there. It takes a little while. I wonder if I'll sleep tonight. Oh, who knows? Sleep is, I don't want to say sleep is for the weak though, but yeah. For some reason I can't. Don't you just love it when you... Oh, I don't know how many of you people have got this Illustrator problem, but sometimes it just does... Oh, I see, it's looped. I don't like when it does that. I love Illustrator, but sometimes it does things and it's like, why did you do that? Like this, for example, it's decided to add anchor to one of these, and I don't know why it did that. So unless I'm mistaken, forgive me for sounding a bit, you know, out of it, but Simple Mannequin, you are Bean, am I correct? I don't know everyone's, you know, YouTube name from their, you know, Discord names, because some people have different names, you know. I will remember that. I probably did know that, but I forgot. I'll remember that for future streams. But yeah, I was, as I said last time, I'm just going to be doing pure art today. I know that we like playing games, but I think there is still a chance that I might play games later, but like much later. I don't want to feel like I don't want to be rushed or anything. Bean-chan. Sumimasen. Oh, sorry, it's gomenasai. I don't know why, but I keep on confusing sumimasen and gomenasai. Crap, words. Gomenasai, which is sorry, and the other one's excuse me. Probably because when I did Japanese, my teacher would always say sumimasen, and I don't know, I suppose I just thought of it as being I'm sorry, but it's not. It means excuse me. So you say it in a crowd. Gomenasai is, you know, when you're sorry for something. How do I donate? I'm pretty sure there's like a super chat or something. To tell you the truth, I don't know. But I have had people donate before, so it's obviously a way to do it. Oh, thanks, Momo. I appreciate your lurk. But yeah, this is just going to be pure art. So if you want to ask me questions about how I do things, just feel free. And I was thinking with the Patreon when I get it set up that, you know, it would probably be mini lessons as well, or probably let's draws of some sort. Like if you want to know how to do something, then maybe I could, you know, do a couple of air quote lessons or something like that. It's just a thought. I haven't set up Patreon yet. It's a work in progress. I still feel as if I should really finish my commissions before I set up Patreon the way I want to. I believe that if I advertise it right, it could work, but I don't know. Some things work and some things don't. I mean, I'm trying to do what I can to become a full-time artist, seeing as though... Are you going to work on Trico tonight? I was going to draw it yesterday, but then my brain was kind of dead. Do you ever have those days where you want to do something, but then your brain just dies and it's like, well, some other day then? I do know about Trico though, and I will work on it. I promise I'm not going to forget that. Every time someone's commissioned me, I have ended up drawing at least a sketch. It's then taken a while, but I have done it. Like, for example, and this is going to make me sound really bad, and I hope that this doesn't change your... Why are you angry at your ex... What? Interesting question. Why am I angry at my ex-friend? Have I got something weird in my comments? My box? What have I got? No, I haven't said anything weird in there. Oh, what? Why am I mad at my ex-friend? Is this coming from ages ago? No, it's Trico. It's a character from a game. I forgot what the name is, but I'll find the references. I'll do it. I'll do it right. I know, right? Which version of Link do you like? Oh, I really like I like Breath of the Wild. I just do. I think I also do like Ocarina of Time, but they're the only ones that I've really seen properly. I mean, the only other games I've seen have been just from speed gaming, but they don't really show the story properly. They're just kind of like, hey, we're playing the game, we're speeding past it, you guys aren't going to see the story. God, don't you just love skirts? Ba-na-na-na-na. Hey, Cupcake, OVA, welcome. I would support Gooby's Patreon. I appreciate that. I'm pretty sure I'd get a few supporters. I'm not too sure if it would be enough to, live off, per se, but it would be a start. It'd be something. Doorbell. I can't get that. Sorry, Dolan. I can't get that while I'm streaming. I'm pretty sure he'll be home soon anyway. Look, they'll leave something just saying you've got a parcel. Dolan's not waiting for anything important anyway. I am waiting for a letter from the hospital saying when my appointment is. But apart from that, as far as I'm aware, there's nothing else that we're waiting for. Hey, Naruto Uzumaki. So now you're seeing me do line art. I use Illustrator for line art because I find that it's better to control. I'll show you an example. Okay, so I've got this line here and I've got it to here, and you can play with the curves. You see that? Of course, you probably wouldn't do it that far, but you can play with the curves and you can. I just think it's really good for line art. I mean, there's no real shakiness. You've just got full control. This is why I use Illustrator. And yes, it is frustrating, but I enjoy it. And I need to figure out about... This is going to sound really random. I need to find out about Kim's pocket. I need to find out, if there's like a little thing in it or something. More references. All the references in the world. Okay. That is one pointy titty. Hey, that's what the style is. I mean, I was, no, I've always drawn Kim with pointy. I mean, that's the style, so that's what I draw. You stick with the style. I mean, you can easily just make a character your own, but you still got to pay respect to the original, in my opinion. No, yeah, I saw the Nep Nep thing. I'm not too sure what it's about, but I did see a link to it in my server, and I'm like, this Nep Nep thing. You guys are funny. Hey, Blue Yoshi, welcome. And not much is up. I'm just working on all the arts, doing bits and pieces. I'm going to be swapping between Illustrator and Photoshop because they're the programs that I use. So yes, there will be some colour today. Hey, Dylan. How am I doing? Yeah, I'm alright. No, I love that you guys just talk and you don't just. I love that you guys talk to each other as well as, you know, talking to me. You know, I appreciate that. I was actually having thoughts the other day about my Discord server, and I was thinking, you know, I want everyone that's there to, you know, network and, you know, get air quote noticed by other people. I could draw that, but I would prefer if it was a commission because, you know, if I draw something, it's good to be, you know, compensated for it, you know? I do like my Slang Calm Leader though. They were one of my first. No, I think that I had the thing going up there too. Hey Jelly! I think that we might try playing Cards Against Humanity this year. Yeah, the conversations can be a bit weird, but it's entertaining. I love it. You guys make this fun. Hey! Oh, it's the Mario person who doesn't like being called Mario. Sorry. And I see Marco. Hello. How's it going, Gooby? Oh, I can't complain. I think I'm going to have to look at my reference, though, because I think I've got the thing. No, she does have a hood that hangs down, so I think this scarf should probably, or her cape should probably go to there. Then that's the hood at the back. How do I do commissions? Oh, basically, it's exactly the same as a request, but you pay me for the work. So that particular picture, because it's 2 characters, technically full body is a little bit more, but if it's just a simple, like, you know, base color, I'd be happy to do that for. It's up to you, depending on how much you want to. Technically, it would be a little bit more, but I reckon that I'd be happy to do it for. I'd meet you in the middle and say 25. Because you've got 2 characters, you have the line art and the color, and it's more than a bust. So even then, I'm being very generous. But yeah, if you want a drawing, that's the easiest way to get it done. Commission me. But bear in mind that some might take longer than others because, yeah. Thank you, Naruto. I appreciate that. I just got to do this pendant thing. I've done it before. I need to play with the angle. Hey, Zakina. Sorry, Zachlina. Yeah. Look, it's not that I want to rip anyone off or anything like that. But if I want to make this a full-time thing, I have to, well, you know, I should be, you know, are you by any chance into concept art? I love concept art. I love designing characters, if I can. I mean, I have drawn original characters for people in the past. That was fun. And 9 times out of 10, I get it right on the first go. If you wanted a picture of me and Dolan, 2 characters, it's fairly simple. I'd probably say the same thing as the Slang Calm Leader, $125. I mean, technically it should be more than that because a full body is $30. But if it's simple coloured, then I'm happy to do it for $25. No, I understand that, but I don't want to, you know, push my prices up too high and just put people off. I've seen people that pay, you know, for legit, really detailed work, but I don't think I can really get away with that right now. I mean, if it was to be a full-on, like, scene or something, then yeah, but I don't do scenes, I do characters, you know? I do characters. Yeah? Thank you, Douglas. I'm getting so many nice comments today. Thank you. It's nice to, you know, just work and then people be like, hey, I like this. And I'm like, oh, that's so nice. It's not every day that you get complimented. all the time, you know. Hi Gooby, I'm new to the channel. No worries. Hello Midnight Shadow, welcome to the channel. Today I am just doing art stuff, so we'll just see how it goes. I'll probably need to fix the cape and stuff. I'm just guessing at the moment. Yeah. How much for an upper body pic of me and Bane getting married? If it's just simple color, 20. If it's more than that, if it's like really like simple color and black lines, about 20. But if you asked for, you know, full color and invisible lines, it would probably be closer to about 40. Yeah. It basically depends on what you want. Hey, Matt. It's World, not my best friend, Matt. Well, one of my best friends, Matt. I don't know, like one of my best long-term art friends, I'd say. She's got this footy around her, but I'm just trying to figure it out. I'm just going to have to look at references. I just got to stop being a baby and be like, hey, Goob, why don't you just look at the reference? We have two Brians now. It's a green man. It's so weird. It's green. That's alright. There's nothing wrong with drawing what you like. I mean, for the longest time, why is Canberra the capital city of Australia? Oh, that one's actually kind of funny. There was a huge battle between, I don't think it was like guns or anything like that, but there was a battle between Sydney and Melbourne to be the capital. And in the end, we decided, I don't know why, but we decided that, you know, there'd be somewhere in the middle and have Canberra. It's the Australian Capital Territory. So yeah. Fabio, just send me a link at the end of this video or one of my other videos and I will have a look at it. It's so weird seeing Brian with a different account. Oh, I appreciate that, Matt. How do you get good at drawing? The answer is simple, and I know people are sick of hearing it. Practice. You are not going to get good overnight. And if you do, then you must have some kind of, you know, magical power that no one knows about. Yeah, Brian, I prefer the brown bee. It feels more natural. Which Spider-Man villain do you want to see in the MCU? I don't think you can go past the Green Goblin. I mean, I know the things that he does in the, you know, original timeline isn't exactly great, but I reckon it'd be interesting. I've forgotten that the streams were this bizarre. Hey, the streams can be all sorts. We have fun, we have bad, we have all sorts. I'm deleting my own comments. There's nothing wrong with that. You can also just search the movie up. Yeah, I get that, but I'm gonna forget about it, so it's better if you just put the name of it in my comments or something so I'll remember it and look at it later. What time is over there? It is 3:19 and Dolan's not back yet. He probably went to get a drink or something. Electro. I don't really know enough about Electro. The only thing I saw of him was in that movie. The only thing I saw of him was in that movie. Brian, time yourself out. Yeah, Venom. He's getting his own movie, isn't he? And a lot of people look like they're pretty psyched for it. No, I just deleted my accounts. Well, then there's that. If you don't like it, just delete it. If you don't like it, then you should just delete it. Oh, the DC one. To be honest, I don't really know enough about DC. Like, I know the heroes. I suppose Lex Luthor, but hasn't Lex already been in it? What game are we playing first? I'm actually not going to be doing games this time, or I might do games like way towards the end, like when I've been streaming for at least 2 hours. Have you ever been criticised for your art? I got heavily criticised and it put me off for at least 6 months. It rocked me. It was just someone that, I don't know, was sick of seeing my stuff in the groups that they were in, so they decided that they would, I'm probably wording it wrong, But they decided that they would just come by and say, hey, your angles are wrong, your colouring is amateur, you need a lot more practice, yada yada. Or they suggested I go to an art school or something. Just go to an art school and you'll improve. Maybe I should just take a screenshot of that. There you go, I have a screenshot. Now I should remember it. Want to see my second account? Sure. It was dick criticism. Like, it was disguised as constructive, but it was definitely dick. I mean, Dolan saw it and he wasn't a fan of it. And the funny thing was I actually ended up interacting with that account a few other times and I ended up just blocking them. Look, what they said was kind of valid, but it was just the way that they said it, which was, you know, really, you know, it destroyed me. I had depression. I was already, you know, questioning a lot of things. And then the one thing that I've always had, art, is, you know, taken away from me just like that. Yeah, here you gotta go. Gotta you go hard. Aztec Cookie Chopper, welcome. Always a pleasure. Old him foul wood. Basically, just practice. I know it sounds, you know, cliche, but if you practice, you will get better. You has money. Thank you for the $2. What's a $1? $2. Super Ice Flower, much appreciated. Oh shit, I didn't know you were live. I am live. I am here. I am the Goob. Who are the other girls in the drawing? I'll just do a zoom out. Okay, so we've got Sailor Mercury, who I've really just got to do the face for. We've got Daria. Then we've got Kim Possible, we've got Raven, and we've got Marceline, who I am doing up here. She'll, you know, she's just kind of floating above everything because she can fly. I'm not playing games today, I'm afraid. I might play a game like way towards the end, but I'd like to do a little bit of art first, you know, because I usually do about an hour, maybe an hour and a half, and then I just stop and play games. It's only been half an hour, so funny. Call me Big Man if you want to reach me. Marceline with her base. I could potentially do that in a future drawing. I just thought in this one, just to keep it simple, I just gave Marceline her basic clothes. So I've noticed that Marceline and a few other characters actually have, you know, different clothes. Like with Kim, I was like, do I give her normal civilian outfit? Well, civilian outfit. Or her, you know, I was going to say thief. She's not a thief. Or her, no, she's not really a, I suppose she is a spy. Kind of a spy outfit. Her, superhero outfit, whatever you call it. How much for Pika and I to get married, full colour and shading? That would be $40. Because you've got your two characters, then you've got the fact I have to do the line art, then I have to do, you know, full colour and shading. Would you want black lines or would you want normal lines? Because if you just want normal lines, I'm happy to do it for $35. Mission! That's the word that I'm looking for, mission. Oh, God. Look, the other thing as well, if you can't pay it all up front, I'm happy to, you know, just get it in small doses. You know, you can pay some now and then, you know, you can pay a little bit more later. It doesn't have to be completely up front. I mean, I've done that for other people. I think Dolan's back. What is frame by frame animation? That I don't know because I'm not an animator. But I'm guessing it means like you just draw each picture individually. I don't know. There's always the option of payment plan. Exactly. Hey, that's Foul. I know that because I subscribed. Fair enough, Dylan. Dolan is back, so there is a chance I might need to go for a little bit, but I'm not too sure yet. I animate, but I suck at it. Someone asked me about animation the other day. I just want to draw just as is. I don't really want to animate. I'll leave that to other people. It's funny how you guys are tripping each other out. That's fun. Well, you know, because like I'm all aware about, you know, the fact that people, you know, have to look after themselves and have money problems. That's why I've never said I need the full amount up front. I'm happy to get, you know, in small doses, but bear in mind that you won't see the full picture until the full amount has been paid. Who's dumb enough to impersonate me? I have no idea. I'm like 20 minutes late. Ah, it's okay. Yeah, my character can't talk because she just can't. The main reason behind that is because I did do a thing for Dolan like a while ago, and I just got teased. Dolan wasn't a big fan of seeing that, so he decided not to have me be a narrator. I don't even know if that's how it works. It's like, hands are my weakness. I wish I had money so I can send super chat. That's up to you. You know, you got to look after yourself first. What is my favorite Planet Dolan video? The mystery ones. No kid. One of my favorite Super Planet Dolan episode ones is I really like the ones of Dolan and Zaragamba because hey, that's accurate. It's just two brothers bickering. Oh. Look, like I said, if you just want to pay $10 now, then pay me more down the track. I mean, it's not like I'm going to, you know, get it done in a week or anything like that. It will take a while. So if you wanted to, you know, just pay $10 now and then pay more later, I will still consider it as the full drawing, but I might just leave it on the line art stage for a while. That's all. I don't want to rip you guys off. Hey, Lemontron. Oh, you're alright. I suppose you were a little bit late, and for some reason this finger is annoying me. Because I try it. Sometimes you can get away with pencil, other times you have to use the pen. Who's your favourite Planet Dolan character? That's really hard. I actually I've always liked Helmet for some reason. I just loved his design. I think that Melissa is really good as well because of, you know, her design's really nice. Yeah. How'd you get your Planet Dolan name, Gooby? I think I've answered this at least once per stream. Maybe once every couple of times. Basically, Dolan was DD, and he was like, okay, so if I'm Dolan, then you're gonna have to be Gooby, or, you know, you're gonna have to be Gooby. And I was like, okay. He's like, so if I'm DD, you need to be GG. So I was like, okay, what about, I was just like, okay, Golden Gooby. He's like, yeah, let's do that. And my name's stuck since. Although we tend to drop the golden and just go with, we just tend to go with Gooby now, don't we? I'll make sure not to ask again, lol. It's okay. Did you ever like the old Pandora? I liked Pandora, but she definitely, well, you know, she definitely had a few how do you say this without sounding mean? Just a couple of issues here and there, but hey, who doesn't have issues? And or you can pay $20 for a 2-person bus. That's fine. Do you have brothers or sisters? I have Snoopy. She's my sister, and I've also got an older brother. Older brother. Oh my god, no, I don't have an older brother. I have a bigger brother. You know, bigger as in taller brother. Oh no, he's most definitely not older. No, he acts older, but he's not. Double trouble. You gonna do a speed paint? Nice. The one with the wrench is the real one. Who's the real person? Stand up. This one, because they have the wrench. It's kind of funny how you do things in drawings and then you dismiss them when it comes to the line. I was like, yeah, I don't really like that. I'm just going to change that. I got a younger sister. Nice. No, I have a younger brother and a younger sister, but my brother is like 2 meters tall. Yeah, being the oldest sucks. I've always been like, I would love to have just one older sibling, you know? 9 brothers and 2 sisters. Not too bad at all. I wish your brother was a member of the PD crew. He's not interested. He's doing his own thing, you know, he's got a thing with sport. Yeah, driving. I don't drive. I don't have anything. But to be fair, I do live in a city, so public transport's pretty easy to come by. It's not too tricky. Yeah, autistic. That must suck. Thank you, Jacob Mosby. I appreciate that. I think I had this thing here. Nemesis plays. Whoops, that bottle of tequila. Try. Well, you see, the thing is that the PD characters are just based on us. Like, we didn't, like, for example, I didn't actually come from, you know, a river or anything. We just use the characters to represent things. Oh wow, am I late? A little bit. My sister is shorter than me. Her height is such and such. Damn. Actually, she just graduated and everyone in high school's friends with her. You like that name? It's not too bad. I've kind of grown with it. I mean, Gooby works for me because I'm strange and I'm a goob. I'm a gooby. Still horse I ride and I wanted, dead or alive. I have no idea. I'm pretty sure Dolan's home. What inspired you to make a character a mermaid? She had all sorts of designs in the beginning. Like there was like she always, as far as I'm aware, she pretty much always had dog ears though. Like she was a dog, but Dolan was like, I don't really want any other anthro or human characters, so we got to try to make her unique, and that's how we did it. I was just randomly talking with Snoopy and I was like, okay, what if she was this, that, and the other? And that's how we came up with pretty much everything. Call me Big Man if you want to reach me. Call me Big Man if you want to reach me. Such a good song. I do have it in my iTunes, yes. Gooby Brian is having a drinking contest with Aki. Well, good luck with that. To both of them. I don't know who's better. Just be careful. Your real name was going to be Jesse after your great-grandfather, but ended up being Douglas. Well, my original name was going to be Danielle, but that ended up not being a thing because my biological father was just like, no. If I'm put on the spot, I'm not going to be able to sing that well. Impossible, there is nothing I can do. And I forgot the words on my way. Doesn't matter when there's trouble. If you just call my name, impossible. An angel, fair enough. Yeah, fair enough. I suppose there's nothing wrong with being named, being, what do you call it, named after somebody. They call you Danny D. My original name was going to be Danielle, but that changed. Thank you, Dad. I've kind of liked it, but it's, yeah. I actually ended up having a cousin later that was called Daniel, so I suppose it ended up being good that I wasn't called Danielle. God, all these names is like this, that, and the other. Teen Titans Go is garbage. That I can agree with. What's the best drawing you ever made? I don't know. I really like that Zelda one that I did a while ago. The semi-realistic one. I really liked that one. Thought that was pretty good. Her weekly allowance. Yeah, we gave her food. She's fine. Coming together, but I think the hoodie thing's gone way too far. Yo, Gabba Gabba. Sorry. Why do you not like Teen Titans Go? Because it is a mockery of the original. I've tried watching a few episodes though, and I just couldn't. I was like, no thanks. I can't do this. Oops, grabbed the wrong thing. Fair enough, yeah. Oh look, I'm sure it has its good episodes, but I just couldn't get into it. I felt like it was laughing at me. It's like, haha, you remember the show you used to love? Well, this is the closest you're ever going to get. Who are these characters? We've got Sailor Mercury, then we've got Daria, Kim Possible, Raven, and Marceline, the Vampire Queen. Oh god. Yeah, I have heard that. In that case, I really hope that it's successful. Even though I'm not a fan. Yeah. It does. Yeah, no, I saw that and I feel as if I lost my childhood that day. When I saw the Powerpuff Girls twerking, I'm just like, okay, no, you can't do this. Will Planet Dolan make more games? It depends on the success of this game. Yeah. No, I wasn't a fan of it, but if you like it, because I'm sure there are some people here that do like it, then good for you. I just don't like it because it is a mockery of what was once one of my favourite shows growing up. Yeah, pretty much. But most of us are aware of what they're doing and we won't let them get away with it. Hey, Lover Gaming. I am aware that Teen Titans is getting their own movie. Or Teen Titans Go. Then there's also a Titans movie, and I don't know how I feel about that yet. Oh, I think I saw Faith. What did Faith say? Yeah, that would be nice. Hey, Faith, welcome. Yeah. Alright, I'll see you Midnight Shadow. Thank you so much for popping by. Much appreciated. I'm a big fan of Planet Dolan. Good for you. I'm a fan as well, and not just because I'm his wife.
Hi.
Hey, sweetie. How you doing?
Pretty good. How's your chat doing?
Yeah, it's not too bad. I'm making this mostly a art stream because I've realised I've kind of been cutting off art for games lately, so yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Right. Have fun.
Thank you. You too, baby.
Portrait.
Isn't he sweet? And then chat goes mad because they see Doll. It's okay, Faith, don't worry about it. I'm aware that we all have busy lives outside of this. I mean, I stream because, well, one of the reasons is I don't have a full-time job, really. I mean, I do work for my parents, but that's not full-time, and that's kind of more volunteer as opposed to an actual job. You know, I'm helping out, you know. I believe in doing the right thing. No, he was only there for about 20 seconds, but Dolan's busy. Do I like video games? Yes, I do. But I'm more of a, and I know I've said this before, I'm more of a watcher as opposed to a player. I have played a few games, though. I can list them right now. I did play, I played a little bit of Bugs Life, you know, the original on PlayStation 1. I've also played and finished Kingdom Hearts 2. God, I know I've ranted about that a few times on stream. I've also completed the first and second Sly Cooper, not the third. And I don't think I will because my brother accidentally erased my game, and it's like... He probably just thought it was a game that he was playing. He, replays the series a lot, and I'm pretty sure he got rid of my data. And I was, I think, halfway through, what's it called? Ratchet and Clank Going Commando. The one with Angela, sorry, the thief and the proto-pets. Yeah. That was fun. Yeah, no, Dolan's got a little bit of a beard right now. Yeah, I have seen a full play of quite a few games though. Now, fair enough. There's nothing wrong with that. But I am pretty much not quite full time. I mean, I would be full time if I wasn't sick. But I am a fairly full time Pokemon Go player. I do play that quite a bit. I have a lot of fun. And if people tell me off for it, it's like, hey, I exercise with it. Go figure. Yeah, I also saw Ratchet and Clank as well. I saw the full gameplay of those games, but I didn't actually play it myself. See, I watched people play. I didn't actually play games. The main reason is this is probably going to sound really weird, but I don't like losing. I get really competitive, and for some reason I just can't get a grip of, how games are actually, the controls and all that. I just get frustrated and I'm just like, nah, so I'd rather watch someone else do it. Have I heard about a game called Duck Life? I think I have. And I'm starting to get a headache, but I think I'll be okay. I will push through. I'm not going to let this get in the way. Tell them to have a good one. I will. Do I have a favourite Pokemon? It has to be Eevee at the moment. There's a Ratchet and Clank movie, yeah. And it also pretty much stopped the chance of there being a Sly Cooper movie. I was really looking forward to that. I mean, you should have seen me when I found out that Sly 4 was even a thing. I was, like, crazy about it. I mean, I know some people aren't really happy with how it ended or how it went. I'm one of them. I liked it, but it definitely had its flaws. Minecraft Animal Crossing, maybe. I did play Tomodachi Life for a while, but I've kind of stopped for the time being. I think I'll get back into it, but yeah. I also play Dolan Kart quite a bit as well, Yeah. This is relaxing, just art and talking to people. You have the same favourite Pokemon as me. Hey, I think Eevee's adorable, but the funny thing is, I don't have a favourite evolution or anything. Or evolution, however you say it. I just like Eevee. I think Eevee's adorable, and I am so looking forward to Community Day. I get the feeling I'm not going to be able to play Saturday, though, because work. How'd Trash get a movie? I don't know. Are you talking about Pokemon? It's Pokemon Go. Teen Titans Go. Wow, you get the two confused, girl. I'm so awkward. How do you think it is to be owned by the Australian government? Was that a pun, Gooby? I say things without even realising, you know that? I'm awkward. I say things and I make my sister hit me because she doesn't like me when I try to be funny. It's awkward. I love my sister, but she doesn't let me get away with anything. She acts like she's so much older, but she's not. Evolution. I'm really looking forward to Eevee Community Day. I don't care if I don't get every evolution of a shiny. I just want an Eevee. I just want a shiny Eevee. I'm just gonna look at it and I'm gonna be like, you're pretty. Ooh. It says he got me a latte, but it tastes like a mocha. Cool. The Australian government is super awesome. I don't know. Neo, Woofy, Woofbit, the Wolf Fox. What a name. Some of you guys have really long names. It's like, okay, so which part do I abbreviate to? Have I drawn the Sailor Moon girl's shoulder yet? No. I've drawn that one, but I haven't drawn the other one. Dolan does have Irish in his heritage, yes. Yes, he does. And if you knew one of his No, his dad was a little bit Irish. Apparently his dad had a bit of an accent, but I never heard it because his father unfortunately passed on before I met him. Something we talk about occasionally but don't talk about because, you know, it's sad. You know? He absolutely loved his dad and I never got to meet the guy. I am kind of a little bit of everything as well. I have British from my mum's side and I have Italian and French from my dad's side. So I'm a little bit of everything. And I decided to be lazy with this, and instead of having your arm go down there, I just did it coming out from the back. Sometimes you take shortcuts, it's like, okay, so I'm going to be drawing all these girls, so if I there's nothing wrong with taking shortcuts in some things. I mean, for example, I'm not the best at full body at the moment, like I can't just come up with a random, you know, pose at the top of my head. Like a lot of these, Ravens I kind of made up, Marceline's I kind of made up. Mercury was kind of based on a few different poses of her character. Daria was a mix as well. Boy, that sounded pathetic. Even though I have many other anime crushes, there's nothing wrong with that. What's the meanest thing you've done? I'm not really a mean person. Crap, what's the meanest thing I've done? Oh, when I was in prep, which is like really junior school, I did push someone that I liked over, like I shoved them over a chair and I got put in timeout. Coffee's cold, but this one's warm. It just feels bad not to finish a coffee, you know? British, Irish, Scottish, Russian. Wow, that's awesome. How are the pets going? Jaina is going well. She is actually resting right there. She's resting on the bed. Hey, Skippy Dinglechalk. Nice name. Okay, I'm back. What did I miss? Oh, just some chats about, you know, heritage, saying where we're from and all that. Hey, Gooby, Evolution Commission. Yeah, I'm doing it. It's taking a little while because I have to make some adjustments, but yeah, I'm doing one. For if you guys know her on Discord, for Delta, who was originally Boopity Bop. Do you like tea? I like green tea. I have tried milk tea as well. I'm not really experimental, I just stick with the flavours I like. Why do you deny me the ability to talk to you? What? I'm here, Alex the Merc. Sorry about that. I've just been, you know, looking at comments every now and then and just trying to, you know, answer the ones. Yeah. Yeah, Delta the Fennec Fox. Yeah, the evolutions pictures for her. Yeah. I think we need to find a better solution to the caps thing. How does it feel to be in such a big company? It's a little bit intimidating, I'll be honest, but at the end of the day, Dolan's just an everyday bloke. You know? Well, you know, of course he's a bit of a sweetie, but that's just, you know, for me to know. How am I doing today? I'm doing okay, I'm just working on art. I will work on something else as well. I've got a few things in mind. I might do a little bit of Photoshop stuff in a minute. Like I said, this is going to be, you know, a full art stream, so there's going to be bits of everything. Oh, Gergak tweeted. I haven't talked to Gergak in a while. Not that there's anything bad or anything, it's just, you know, life, you know. Do you like scary movies? Not really. I'm a wimp. I am like the biggest wimp probably one of the biggest wimps that ever existed. I'm not gonna lie. I'm really bad with horror. Like the simplest thing will scare me. Like the cheesy bits that people talk about in movies was like, oh, you know, that wasn't scary, will scare me, and I'll be like, oh my god, that was awful. Global warming, huh? Yeah. Do you know Woofy Chew? I think I've been asked that before, and no, I don't. I'm looking forward to VidCon pretty soon. Going to be going with Dolan. Probably going to be selling some. Well, we will be selling some merch, including the book. After during you're going to play Jack in the Box, I might. Do you like spicy stuff like peppers? I know about it, but I don't actually enjoy it per se. Like, I can tell you a lot of random chili facts right now at the top of my head, or just about sauces really, not so much about the chilies themselves. But when it comes to the actual spice, I think the hottest I can handle is probably jalapeno. I mean, I have had habanero, and I've had really hot ones. As soon as you watch ET, you freak out. Wow, I can watch ET. ET doesn't freak me out, but fair enough. There's nothing wrong with that. Who is my favorite? I don't really watch wrestling. We just need to make these a little bit bigger because I don't want to make her arm look as if it's squished. Yeah, just a bit more. This side is fine. Thank you, Skylar Klotz. I appreciate that. Ever read Wanda? No. Wish upon. Gee, really? Neo Wolfie Wolf Bit the Wolf Fox. I see you. So fun trying to figure out positions of things. I like Illustrator because it's very versatile. E.T. looks like a life-size ball sack. Well, yeah, for its time, yeah. Probably there is a game. There is a game called Golf with Friends or Golf and Friends that I will play eventually. Chile is Texas is the place for chili. Oh, America in general is just a place for chili. Gonna have to do small mouth, not big mouth, because anime girl. He did look like a ball sack. That's still in my feed. That's funny. I did give her a tiny little mouth opening in this, so I think I'll still do that. I don't know. The PD lore is, isn't really explained that well. Tomatoes, red oranges, maybe. What you guys going to VidCon? Yeah, we are going to VidCon. Dolan is going to have a booth, and he's also going to appear in a few panels. Chile. I have no idea how you say it. It's funny because there are so many different ways of spelling it, but I spell it with 2 L's and an I at the end. It just seems more natural to me. And I think most of the products that we sold at one point we spelt it that way too. I'm sorry, I wasn't trying to make fun of you. That's where I wasn't trying to make fun. We can count backwards but can't alphabet backwards. Apparently some people can. It's a challenge. Yeah. I know that some things have happened in the Discord lately that have been outside of my control. Mostly because, I'm out or something and I just come back and I see crap happening. It's like, oh, what did I miss? What am I going to come back to later? What messages? This is calming. Oh, well, I suppose 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's easy. It's funny because there was a warm up that we did in singing in choir and in singing, where we had to count up then count down. It was 1, 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That was great. Awkward. I'm pretty sure I was a bit pitchy there, but that's okay. There's always another time. Gooby, what's your worst fear? Zombies. It's the most illogical thing ever. Zombies. I think that's why I can't watch a lot of horror movies, because a lot of them include zombies, and I'm like, I'm so sick of zombies. They're everywhere. Numeric major scale, yeah. But we had to do it with, doing the numbers. And of course there's also the do, re, mi, so, fa, la, ti, do. Do, re, mi, so, fa, la, ti, do. And apparently I could always descend better than I could ascend, which, made my teachers be like, what? Well, that is way too big. And I will need to fix that nose. Gooby, are you married to Dolan? Yes. Happily married to Dolan, mind you. Do you like drama shows? Sometimes. I could do more details, but technically they are zoomed out, so it's fine. Yeah. Can't read that. You're scrolling too fast. Good door. Wait, that's Gooby-chan. Konnichiwa. Genki desu ka? Hi, genki desu. Anyone want to get on the topic of music? I like music. I found out I was just doing art, and I found I could not do art without my music. Sweet of you, Aztec. That sounds interesting. Really? Interesting. One of my other fears, and I know you guys are going to laugh at this, and I know I've said this before, one of my other fears is Dolan realizing he made a mistake and leaving me for someone better. That's another irrational fear that I have, because Dolan has more than once, said that, he loves me very, very much. And that I've got nothing to worry about. It's one of those just irrational fears that I have, though. Object. What I'm doing now is I'm going to the path and I'm outlining the stroke, so now this becomes a full colour thing instead of a stroke. That's depressing fear. Well, it's just one of those things you think about. Gooby, why would he ever leave you? No reason, it's just one of those things that you think about. You asked me what my fears are, and that's one of my other fears. Yeah. I love him and he loves me, and I think he also feels the same way sometimes. The fear of waking up and realizing, hey, there's someone better out there. No, he cares. He cares a lot, but it's just one of those illogical fear things that you have. That fear could link to having trust issues. Well, considering before Dolan, I didn't really have... I don't really know who's watching, but I'll say it anyway. I didn't really have the best male role models, per se. I was just lucky that with Dolan, we both wanted the same thing. We both wanted a, actual relationship. My biggest fear is losing Wi-Fi connection. That's fairly good too. I suppose another one of my fears would be, I don't know, just the world ending just like that, or the zombie apocalypse becoming real, which I've already sort of mentioned. I just got a glimpse into your depressing life. Hey, my life hasn't been perfect. I've had my ups and my downs. Am I 100% happy now? No, but I'm doing a lot better. A lot better. Funny. Oh, I think he meant me. Sorry. Well, you know, there's nothing wrong with, you know, talking about things. I really need to do that, so that the whole thing. Yeah, it's coming along. Do you like dogs? I do like dogs, but I prefer cats. It's not that I don't like dogs, I just have a thing. I think I just connect with cats more. Maybe because I don't know if I'm probably speaking out of turn here, but probably because I'm an introvert. You know, cats are generally, you know, they come to you in their own time. They don't, you know, bounce around and, probably more bad words, but force you to pay attention to them or anything like that. They just sort of, you know, leisure around and come at their own pace. Sorry. See you, Nero Wolf. I hope you had a nice time. Look after yourself, alright? Do you have a favourite? A favourite what? My favourite cat would have to be my Jaina. Meme. I don't know. There are so many memes out there. How do you pick a favourite? You're allergic to cats? Yes, I have heard that before. One of my friends from ages ago, she was allergic to cats, which sucked because she loved cats. No, I get that too, Landon, but I try not to think about that when I can. I'm trying to see where the... Yeah, I get the feeling I'm gonna have to look up my reference because this is all blurry. Oh, man. And of course I've got to do the little dashes. I'm forced to live with a cat that I'm allergic to. Oh, that must suck. That really sucks. Of course, it's not Sailor Moon without the little, you know, dashy things. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Delta. That's 4 something already. That's cool. What game do you like the most? It has to be Sly Cooper. I know I've said this before, but Sly Cooper has just, you know, resonated with me in a way that no other game has. Although, to be fair, I also feel very similar about Breath of the Wild. But Sly Cooper is still #1 for me. I'm still a lonely person. Hey, look, things will happen. I mean, I was, you know, lonely before Dolan. You don't even realize until you actually have someone how much you've been missing. What just happened? Did you say love instead of hello and now it looks as if you love Akai? Or Aki? Lol, you guys are funny. You guys give me life. I wonder what Earth would be like without Wi-Fi. I think it'd be tricky. When is the next live? Probably not till next week. Yeah, because Dolan and I are going to this thing on Sunday, and I'm working tomorrow and Saturday. I'd really, really, really like to have one day off because I don't trust myself. When I say I don't trust myself, I mean my illness. It's been a real bitch lately. Sheba is just an average doggo. Sheba is an average doggo, no one understands. Mom and Dad and Vicky always giving him commands. Sorry. My girlfriend broke up with me for my brother. That's nasty. I get the strangest feeling I'm going to have to look at my references. I will need to look at my references. Do you have VR? Virtual reality? Dolan does. I don't. He was playing with it for a while, but I think he's kind of not lost interest, but when will I star in another SPD? I have no idea. Probably if and when Snoopy does another one, we'll do that whole sister dynamic thing again. I'm not too sure though, but Snoopy is going to be in another SPD, I think. I don't know when, but it's definitely on the cards. Jeeper is an I've got that in my head now, which is silly. Definitely need to look at my reference because I need to figure out how that eye works. I mean, eyes are different on the other side. I'm a frog. Instead of I'm a bee, I'm a frog, I'm a frog, I'm a frog. You know, there are just those songs that stick with you for the worst reason, and I'm a bee is definitely one of them. Anyone else ever hear that masterpiece? I'm a bee, I'm a bee, I'm a bee. It's like... Funny thing was, for the longest time, I thought the only lyrics were I'm a bee, but then I actually heard more of it. I'm like, oh, there's more to it. Are you planning to do an occasional animation? I don't really want to do animation. I mean, I'm happy just drawing on paper like this. I'm a bee, I'm a bee, I'm a bee. Damn it, now I've got it in my head. Gooby, why did I do this to myself? I talk to myself. Oh man, I'm weird. I do want to look up a reference, but I think I will save for now. I might do a little bit of this other thing that I've got. Still Illustrator though. Turn this on so I have my goddamn references. Maybe make my face a million times brighter because brightness from this computer reflects. Yeah, that'll do. I think. Where did you get the idea of your character? It was random. It's just me and my sister being silly. I will get Mercury up as well. Just so I can go back and actually look at it. I think I deleted something. Don't you just love when you delete something by accident? Or not delete, but get rid of a tab by accident. I have like a million tabs on my computer. It drives Dolan nuts. No, unfortunately there are no updates. I was thinking of maybe working on it a little bit later. I actually recently have been trying to catch up with older commissions. Yours is one of them, yes, but there is a much older one that I recently finished the line art to. So, does your sister still have the ultimate shark blanket? Yes. Yeah, I've got to get my references up. Mercury. Just get all the references up. All the references. Pretty sure that was the one I was using. Yeah. Hey, Shade the Fox. Gooby just, yes, she does have the blanket. I'm pretty sure I just answered that without realising. So oh, that's right, I was going to do that. Which means I need to get rid of this reference for now and go on these ones. And hope I don't screw up. How does my OBS look? Is my too bright? I'm a little bit bright, but I'm okay. I let my beer get warm. Oh, you poor thing. You'll be okay. Ah, Eevees. So many Eevees. I was working on this one. This is a commission for someone, but the funny thing is that I was at the Sun and Contemplate Your Life. I contemplate my life all the time. It's like, what is this? I'm pretty sure I've got the leaf on the wrong side, but I'll figure it out. Gotta do that ear as well. It's fun. Welcome to the stream, new people. Of course, welcome to everyone. My favourite is Leafeon. Fair enough. Where's Dolan? He's working right now, doing his own little Dolan thing. Do I have any kids? No, not yet. Not at this point in time. Future maybe, but not right now. Just kind of, you know, living a bit first. Just because it's easier for Dolan's schedule. Favorite evolution? Mine's Glaceon. I don't have a favorite. I like Eevee. Yeah. What I actually did with this one, with this particular picture, was I looked at a bunch of different dog references, and so most of these poses are based on, you know, actual dogs, but a lot of them, you know, dogs are a lot bigger, and the Eevee evolution bodies are actually quite small compared to dogs, so I've had to scale them down a little bit. Still fun though. My favourite video game? It has to be Sly Cooper. I don't mind answering that one because I don't mind saying it. Yeah, I'm gonna have to fix that later. They're actually based on foxes. I should have looked up foxes then. Oh well. Still the animal pose, so. A little bit of trivia? Well, thank you. How much fun do you have when you draw? I have a lot of fun. Drawing for me, and I've said this before, is freedom. I feel free when I draw. And I'm free falling. This is the first live stream the streamer actually replies. I try. Hey, Holly Balls, it's been a while, but I do remember you. Hey there. Can Dolan and you do a live stream? Possibly, but it depends on how busy he is. I mean, it isn't like you use whale poses for them. I certainly did not use whale poses for them. That would have been weird. I am aware of that. Dogs and foxes are very closely related. And this tail. Do you like eggs? No, I don't like eggs. I'm sorry. I'm a non-egg person. Eggs just don't agree with me for some reason. Yeah, on that reference, the things don't really happen until down there on this one. No, that's off before you can really see it. Leafeon definitely does have a very interesting design. No worries, Empal. Thank you so much for popping by. Much appreciated. Look after yourself, alright? I'm so random. There's nothing wrong with random. Random's fun. Random's good. I get the feeling I was supposed to do a break up here, actually. Undo pen. Oops. The scan did actually cut off though, which was really annoying. Gooby, how long can you hold your breath? Not that long. I've never really tried. Maybe. We'll see what happens. Never say never. Which is the title of a song I like. Ah, that's alright, Holly Balls. You know, life happens. Oh yeah, life goes on. Long after the thrill of living is gone. My second favourite game. Oh, it'd have to be probably be Breath of the Wild. The game just makes me happy. Do you like to eat seafood? No, I'm not really a seafood person. a song made out of Gooby noises. I'm pretty sure someone did do that. Sorry, my brother was playing with your phone. That happens. No, where's my thing? Eraser. And of course it does that. Decides to do a thing that I don't want it to. Bring that down, I'll bring that up. I might play Pokemon later, I'm not too sure yet. For some reason this is doing something weird. I'll definitely need to play with it. Have you ever drawn any characters cosplaying as characters? Yes, I have. I actually had a few commissions of those in my early days. See you, Brian. Thank you so much for popping by. Much appreciated. Hopefully we'll get to catch up next week. What other YouTubers do I watch other than the Danger Dolan team? I have seen a little bit of Angry Video Game Nerd. I also watch Boogie when Dolan puts him up on the screen. $3. Everyone in chat send mummy's credit card info. Oh, you guys are funny. But please don't send your mother's credit card info. That would be very bad. Or your father's credit card info. Just make sure you look after yourselves. Yeah, I will. When I've finished a few more commissions, I will definitely look into doing Patreon a bit more seriously. I mean, I'd feel really guilty doing a Patreon and I've got all these other commissions that I haven't done yet, you know? I mean, I know at the end of the day I need to look after myself, but I want to be fair to those people that have been waiting a while, you know? I'm pretty sure that this leaf is supposed to go on the front, but the reference I'm looking at is very confusing. Mummy's credit card info. Thank you for the $2 donation, Super Ice Flower. Much appreciated. That was just a good meme. Hey, every meme is a good meme. That's what Snoopy would say. I'm pretty sure that the leaf is supposed to go on the front. I just got confused with my reference. Yeah, this is a commission for, how long can you breathe underwater yourself, not your OC? That I have no idea. I want to donate, but I can't. You can donate as much or as little as you want. You can donate today, you can donate a year from now or whatever. It doesn't bother me. Just look after yourself, okay? No spam. Preferably no spam. I'm too poor to donate. That's okay. There's always another time. But seriously, look after yourself first. I need my mum's credit card. Oh, man. You guys make this so much fun. There's still, apart from these other side characters that I did sort of try to draw but were kind of fails. I've also got Vaporeon up the top, and I'm trying to do Leafeon now. Oh, that's very sweet of you, Blue. I appreciate that. Yeah, I get that. Yeah. I need that damn credit card. Look, like I said, just look after yourself first. Probably should have realised that the evolutions were based on foxes, seeing as though Eevee's a fox. Oh, you learn something new every day. Thank you, Dakota. I appreciate that comment. I appreciate that, Holly. Oh yeah, life goes on long after the thrill of living is gone. Need to fix that goddamn tail though. Wow, there was some kind of skidding outside just then. I kind of like foxes. I like foxes too. I mean, one of my favourite characters is that Sly Cooper fox character, Carmelita Fox. She is by far one of my favourite characters, and still is to this day. I love how funny you guys are. I appreciate it. And what's eyes like? Kind of like here. I'll probably have to move things around a little bit when I actually put the picture all together, because the idea of the picture is it was originally one character, but now it's two characters playing with the evolutions. You've probably saw me work on one part of the commission already. It was Lyra and Evie. That's they're part of this commission. It's a it's Lyra and now Ethan just hanging out with the evolutions and just playing and being all cutesy and stuff. Do I like the comic series Peanuts, Charlie Brown? I haven't really seen enough of it to say if I like it or not, to be honest. Oh, right, she's untrustworthy, huh? What kind of type of characters or animals do you like to draw first? For a while, I used to love drawing cat people. I actually, they're like one of my first anthros I ever did. I also drew a hell of a lot of Sly Cooper characters, which you can still find it out there. I mean, it hasn't been deleted or anything. I love this list too by Bring Me to Life. Fair enough. I think these circles aren't joining. I'm getting emails from colleges at 1:20 in the morning. What did you catch, Maurice Moss? I've probably caught I've caught 2 fish in my life, although I kind of am suspicious that it was the same fish. Oh, fair enough. Sometimes we don't catch anything. Like I said, No, I tell a lie. I have, yes, I kind of do still want a cat tail. I like cats, I've always kind of wanted a tail. I don't think that makes me a furry, though. I'm pretty positive it doesn't. I just want a cat tail. It just looks useful. Looks like it'd be fun. But of course it'd be dangerous as well, with the whole pulling and the stepping. Yeah, college is very expensive, isn't it? Gonna do a little bit more of Vaporeon up here. I think design-wise, Vaporeon would probably be one of my favourites. It's just very unique. You would need to be actual money, I'm afraid, but if you just tell me what you wanted and donate $10, then I'll be happy to, draw that when I can. I mean, I've still got a bust picture I haven't scanned yet, because I kind of like to scan a few things at once. I know that these paws are really bad. I need to figure out how to make it work. Is Melissa English or French Canadian? I'm not entirely sure about that, but I do know that she lives in Canada. Fairy Fish Mama returns. I've adopted a kitten and puppy. That's so nice, Doodles. Hope you're giving her or him a nice home. Them a nice home. I really like Vaporeon's design. I don't know if that makes Vaporeon my favourite evolution, though. I mean, they're all Eevees, so, What's my favourite Pokemon? Eevee. Has to be Eevee. Have you ever lost money? Yes, I have lost money. What if a foot grew from my forehead? I'd be like, yo, why are you growing from my forehead? Yeah, I think it cuts off there and then that. Yeah, it's like I just gotta look at my references properly. It's like that. Yeah, it goes backwards. Good. I wasn't too sure about that. Hey, Angel Rose, thank you so much for the compliment. Is Jaina being casual? Jaina is like right over there on the bed, just sleeping, being cat. I feel lucky enough to be blessed by reading that comment, Aki. Doll, that's nice. You guys are all sweet to each other. Have you ever tried small pie? I'm not sure, maybe. That kind of ends like that. The first reaction to for a foot growing from an unnatural place is to ask why it's there. Most likely, why is this there? My neck's starting to hurt, but I think I'll be okay. Charming, Dominique. Too much information. Sometimes people like to share. I will get this right. My brain's just like derp right now. You're in Las Vegas right now. Nice. Oh, please go away, neck pain. I don't need this right now. I just want to draw. I just want to draw. Yay, another live stream. Love you. Thank you, Woofy Lee. Much appreciated. Oh yeah, life goes on. I don't know. That's a very interesting question. Thank you, Angel Rose. I appreciate that. Of course, there are some things that are much easier to do on Illustrator than actual drawing. Like this, for example. I can actually get the angles fairly good. But I think I need to bring that out a little bit more. And I think it has more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 points. And how many have I got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm missing one. How did you learn how to draw so good? Practice. And having a passion. I think one of the biggest things about getting better at something is having the passion for it. Your drawings are amazing. I appreciate that. Any little comment, even if it's just a simple hello, whatever. It's nice. It's nice to be appreciated. But I wish my neck pain would go away because this is starting to get really annoying. Alright, see you, Packstar. Thank you so much for popping by. Much appreciated. And I think because the things go out a bit more, I need to make this just a little bit bigger. But we are getting there. Good night, Shade. Why am I still sad? I don't know, because life. It happens. Some days are better than others. I've definitely had bad days and I've had my good days. It's unpredictable. No. Gooby, where did you get Jaina from? We just got her from a pet shop in the city. I did really want to adopt a cat, but there were no cats in any of the adoption places. We looked for months. And then when I saw a kitten in at the pet shop, the funny thing was she was being picked up and I was like, oh my god, the first kitten I've seen in months and she's sold already. But it's like, nope, they just wanted to pick her up for a cuddle and I, went over and I fell in love. I was saying goodnight to the other guy, but thanks. Have I been playing Minecraft? No, not really. My sister has though. She likes Minecraft. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Why doesn't Gooby talk on Planet Dolan? Because I'm not very good at being a narrator. So instead we just made it that Gooby, just made noises. I tried narrating once ages ago and I didn't really do a good job. And I was heavily criticised for it, so. No, what happened was, she wasn't Jaina at the time, but there was this cat that I saw in, this window, and she was being taken out. I'm like, oh my god, the first cat I've seen in ages, and she's, just taken away from me. Right, just like that. And then when I realised they're just patting her and that they actually, are the shop owners, I'm like, has this cat been sold? And she's like, oh no, but she's the last one. And they put her in my arms, and Jaina just gripped onto me. And I decided, because we didn't really go out planning to buy a cat or anything like that, what ended up happening was I said to Dolan, alright, so I think we'll come back in an hour and see how we feel and if we want to buy her. And I think it was about 45 minutes, then we went back and we bought her. Because she gripped me. Come on, when she was put in my arms, she gripped me. She hugged me. You can't ignore that. How are you supposed to ignore that? A kitten. I've been wanting a kitten for at least, probably over a year. Because apparently cats or kittens are only available during the breeding season, and I wanted a cat not during the breeding season. I wanted a cat now. And she was very tiny, very cute. Have you ever had a dog? Yes, my family have a dog and a cat. The dog is a Siberian Husky. No worries, Vengeance. I'm glad that my kitten story could make someone think, oh, that's sweet. Yeah, no, she just gripped onto me. And I think Dolan was like, oh, we have to get her because, look at your face. That is kind of true. Oh yeah, life goes on long after the thrill of living is gone. Oh, that's so cute! You had a kitten on your shoulder like a parrot. That's adorable. I will need to look at my reference and see if it's actually accurate. Shh! It actually kind of looks like. What names did you have planned while getting Jaina? Well, we kind of pre-planned that her name was going to be Jaina. Because initially, I wanted to call my daughter Jaina. And Dolan was like, no, if you call your child Jaina, then that, opens them up to all sorts of name calling. And he did have a point. So then I'm like, oh, okay, so I can't name my child Jaina, but maybe I can name my pet Jaina. So Jaina's name was already picked out. Because if I had a daughter named Jaina, they would get teased. Yeah. Do you have a dog? My parents have a dog. So when I go over there, I do have a dog to pat. They also have a cat. They have a, I keep on forgetting what she's called. I think it's a British blue short hair. She's adorable. But she's one of those cats that's not very social. Like, you go there and she will run away from you. She's like, I ain't dealing with this. Just need a bit of tissue. I should have realised that the evolutions were based on foxes. I gotta figure out how to do that good. Was Jamie here? I think he was a bit earlier, but I don't think he is now. Yeah, I think Jamie was here. Let me do this. Evolutions, pun intended. Well, that's what they're called. I'm thinking of just doing that though, like that. Just for now, I might change it the other way in the future, but for now I think it's easier just to... What does the fox say? Cooper! I'm sorry. That's the Sly Cooper fan response. Yeah, it has to be a bit of shortening. Do you know XX, triple X donation? Nope. Gooby, how long would you survive on the purge? Probably not very long at all. I've even said this before and I don't mind saying it again. If there was going to be, you know, a zombie takeover or whatever, I would just be like, no, I ain't dealing with this, and I would just shoot myself. I ain't gonna deal with that. I ain't dealing with that. I don't care. I'm just going to leave. Yep. You want to become king of the USA? Nothing wrong with that. I wish you the best of luck. Tenacious D is and we played the first thing that came to our heads. It just so happened to be the best song in the world. It was the best song in the world. I look into my eyes and it's easy to see 1 and 1 make 2, 2 and 1 make 3. It was destiny. Once every 1,000 years or so, where the moon doth shine and the sun doth glow, sun doth glow. Oh. That song. You're gonna put that song in my head. Hey, I like that song. I can do what I want. Couldn't remember the greatest song in the world. Oh no, this is just a tribute. It's a good song. You gotta believe me, and I wish you were there. And then there's that really cool scatty bit that I can't do. At least it kind of looks as if it's coming out. I really like your cat. Thank you. I've actually got a couple of videos up of, well, no, it's only really one video of her where she's interrupting me when I'm working, which is kind of funny because I was going to do a video the other day and she just left. I was about to start shooting and then she's like, no, I'm jumping down now. It's like, thanks. You got attacked by cheese slices. Yeah, The Metal by Tenacious D. I've only heard the one song by them. Be your angels, and we said nay. We are but men. Da, da, na, 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 na. I'm terrible. I'm sorry. What was your goal when you started YouTube? To be honest, I didn't really have a goal. I only really started YouTube because there were people that I knew that were streaming, and I was like, you know, I'd like to be able to comment and help out, like with modding and all that. I know that's really bad, but I can fix it. I can still fix it. Have you heard of Queen? I love Queen. I've actually sang a few times on stream. Don't stop me now, having such a good time. I'm having a ball. Don't stop me now. You wanna have a good time? Just give me a call. It's fun, but I get in trouble. What? Interesting. You guys definitely have a lot of interesting stories. Bohemian Rhapsody. Well, who can forget that song? I'm just a poor boy. I get no sympathy, 'cause I'm easy come, easy go. Little high, little low. Anyway, the wind blows. Doesn't really matter to me. To me. Apple Slice's First World. There's actually going to be a Bohemian Rhapsody movie from what I've heard, and I think that'll be very interesting. Hi, IPS Pokemon Anime. The Queen have a lot of good songs. Mama just killed a man. I don't think we've ever done karaoke on this stream. It'd be cool if I could do that. Can you sing up a messed up version? Maybe. I don't know. I'm just glad it actually looks like... I actually made it look like the evolutions, because I was just... You know, when you draw something, you're worried, okay, can I actually do this? No doubt, that is definitely true. Bohemian Rhapsody is by far one of the best songs that ever existed. My reference went down. Okay, so I'm going to do a thing. Let's see, 1, 2, 3. So I need 2 spots. I need that. And I need that. Hey, IPS. You should do singing videos on your channel. I don't know what the rules are for those, though. Alright, see you, Will's Wild World Read. Thank you for popping by, much appreciated. Hope you have a nice day. Copyright strikes incoming. Don't say that. Come on, I only did snippets. Then again, I only did a snippet of Let It Go and I got a strike. Not a strike, but just a, you can't make video, you can't make money with this. What's your favourite song or artist? That is a very tricky question. I think that... Oh, what's their face? I like Queen. I do like Michael Jackson. I'm gonna have to cut these. I love Steven Universe. Fair enough. No. Don't worry, Aki. I get the same. Sorry, not Aki. I'm just reading things. I get the same thing. They'll try Miss Dolan heavily when, you know, when I'm at work and he's still here. I just miss him. It's like, well, damn. Well, it was one of the final straws. I did get into a bit of, not trouble, but I did get, you know, the warning. It's like, don't do that. It's like, fine, but I like the song. we're going to do this 0.5. Oops, that was stupid. I'm going to have to get rid of that. It decided to connect when I didn't want it to. How many times have you been called Mrs. Dolan online? Not as often as you'd think. Sometimes, but not a lot. I like Miss Dolan. Yeah, this one needs to be spread. Sorry. That one needs to be put down a bit more. Don't press the corner strike button. What's Dolan's brother's real name? Don't know if I'm allowed to say that or not. Hi, hello, your mum. Welcome. I can't get things 100% accurate, but I do like to get it as accurate as possible. I haven't really watched Steven Universe. I was reacting to what someone else was saying. They said they like Steven Universe, so I was like, oh, okay, cool. I don't really know enough about it. I mean, I only really know what Twitter says, which is a bit. Do Gooby x Doopy. I did draw a Gooby and Doopy picture a while ago. It wasn't romance or anything like that, but I suppose I could do that again. Oh yeah, life goes on. Sometimes the points just don't want to meet up, and it's like, please meet up. Have you seen Rick and Morty? Just a little bit. I have seen the Australian episode because Dolan was so insistent on showing me. He's like, oh god, you've got to see this. Gooby and Pecan, maybe. Pecan isn't really a thing yet. She will be. I think that's coming up pretty soon. Come on, lines, adjust. There. Vaporeon is staring into my soul. Where's Dolan? Dolan is working right now. And Vaporeon doesn't really have any eyes right now, so that's why he's staring into your soul. He, she, whatever. I'm pretty sure Vaporeon is meant to be, or the evolutions are meant to be boys, but I think there's like a slight chance now that they can be girls. I haven't read up on everything. Vaporeon wants a fishy snack. Fair enough. Does Dolan ever get a break from working? He does, but you know what he does when he takes a break? He spends it with me, and we just hang out. It's nice. But no, he does work quite a bit. Hey, Marion Purvis, thank you. I appreciate the comments. You're cool. Fair enough. Oh, okay, when it's Gen 4, fair enough. I just wasn't too sure what the rule was. The only things I know from Pokemon are Pokemon Go. Trying to think of some of my best quote from my T crowd. I think the soccer or football one's pretty funny. Good evening. Hey Soundwave, welcome. Currently working on a commission. I might go into not Illustrator, but I might do Photoshop soon. Maybe just a little bit before I finish. One last thing now, why do you say kind of automatically say? Fair enough. Oh, that's my friend's fault. I blame my friend. She would just say fair enough all the time, and I've just kind of adopted it. Even Dolan's saying it now, but that's just because of me. Yeah, you just adopt mannerisms from people. It just happens. Yes, I do say it a lot. I am aware of that, and I am sorry if it's irritating. I'm not trying to annoy people, though. It's just kind of my go-to word. Ah, it's a shame that you feel pain. Yeah, Dolan's the same. He likes the old school Family Guys more. Okay, so I need a point here, and I need a point here. Is Dolan gay? Well, he's married, and he very much likes females, so no, he's not gay. I am so sorry if I annoy you with my fair enoughs. It's just something that my friend said, and I just haven't stopped. The Upside Down Show? No, I don't think so. Hello, Gooby. How long have you been live streaming? Let me look on OBS. But it felt like longer than that. Almost 2 hours. Upside Down Show. Don't know if I... Wait, maybe... I might need to see a, just a picture of the show, and I might be like, oh yeah, I remember that. Wow, that was awkward. Yeah, I was going to do that. What kind of shows did you watch as a kid? All the 90s ones. I watched a lot of Cartoon Network. Not as much Nickelodeon as you might think, but I did watch a lot of Cartoon Network. I was a huge fan of the cartoons. When are you going to turn off your stream? When I think I've done enough. I would like to do a little bit of Photoshop stuff maybe before I finish. Just a little bit, I think. Fair enough, Ghost. Have a nice day. Look after yourself, okay? I'm not offended when people say they're bored. Probably just want to play games or something. For 90s kids, no Wi-Fi. No, that was fun. Can you draw your life? I don't know if I want to do that or not. Fair enough. I don't think I have in my Pokemon Go game, I don't think I have a single evolution that is female. I think I do have a female Eevee though recently, but I don't have a See ya, Aztec. Do I draw on paper too? Well, these were sketches. These were sketches, which I have since, improved on, and yeah, most of my drawings I do on paper first. It's my favourite superhero. I don't really have one. Hey, Quincy Thompson. No, I definitely draw on paper. I get a lot of, a lot of the feel of the drawing on paper. Like my that Zelda picture that I drew recently, that was just straight from paper to Photoshop. I just coloured over it because I thought if I did the line work I'd lose some of the feelings from it. Well, that is your opinion. Say hi to my brother Gus. Hi Gus. Might play Pokemon Go later, I'm not too sure yet. See what happens. Yeah. Moss is really funny. I really liked that show. It's so short though. I suppose a lot of the good shows are short. Black Books is short as well, and Dolan and I actually we've seen both Bill Bailey and Dylan Moran do a show. Not together, but separate, their own comedy things. How long has drawing and sketching been a passion for you? Oh, easily since childhood. But I suppose it's only like recently in the last, I suppose to be honest, 10 years where I've been like, hey, I could actually make a career out of this. I might use it on a toilet. Oh, that's funny. That's funny. That's good. That's good. Hey, Gaming with Oreo. Welcome to the stream. How you doing? Yeah, they just go straight to this. Your mum's cat's pregnant. Nice. Thank you. I do like Vaporeon, but I do not have a favourite evolution. I just like Eevee. Have you ever played Super Smash Bros? Yes, and I just gave the control to someone else because I'm just like, nope. Oh, it's nice. Coffee's good. Coffee is just the answer to everything. You can disagree with me if you want. Hello, Corey. Oh, that's okay, Val. You're welcome to stay as long or as little as you want. If you decide you might go to sleep watching the stream. I know people have done that before. They've got, not necessarily my stream, but I know that people go to sleep. Nah, that's good. That's good, Delta. I mean, the one person whose opinion I really care about when it comes to the drawing is, you know, the person that actually commissioned it. I mean, it's nice that other people like it, but as long as the commissioner likes it, then that's, you know, that's my job done. Probably need to fix this blacks, but it'll do for now. My voice is relaxing. I didn't know. But thank you. See, as I said earlier, like towards the beginning of the stream, I am going to be doing a Patreon at some point. I haven't set it up yet, but I will do a Patreon, and one of the tiers will be Patreon only streams, provided that we get enough people. You know, I mean, it'd be kind of silly to, you know, have a Patreon only stream and only have like 1 or 2 people. But then again, I suppose it's kind of more personal that way, so maybe that wouldn't be so bad. Would you consider me the Golden Gooby's channel most not safe for work tuber? No, there's worse not safe for work people out there. Have you ever played Baldi's Basics? No. Did me and Dolan get married? Yes, we did. Last year. We got married in March 3rd to be precise. And we went to Fiji for our honeymoon. It was a good time. Nah. To have a $100 Patreon subscription, then you have the one-on-one streams. I don't want to charge too much though. I think that $1 is probably a little bit too kind, but maybe like $3 or something. You know, I still want it to be generous, but at the same time, I don't want to, you know, look as if I'm money hungry or anything like that. I mean, I think $1 is probably too little, but I think $3 or maybe even $5 would be enough. It's funny. Your marriage just lasts longer than my sanity. Oh, thank you. No, I appreciate that, Foul. I'm pretty sure that I've got a few people that, without sounding too confident or anything, there's a few people that I'm pretty sure I would already get on Patreon if I had one. But it's just a matter of, you know, just setting it up. But I really don't want to set it up until I've completed most of my commissions. Have you ever played Five Nights at Freddy's or Undertale? No, but I have seen a bit of gameplay, and I'm a wimp, so yeah. Hellpanic Scooby. Don't think Dolan would be a fan of that. Yeah, jobs are difficult. I'm pretty sure I've done the tail wrong, but oh well. It's a learning curve. I've never done the evolutions before. I've drawn Eevee once or twice. Ooh, I've got a picture to show you guys that I drew. I'm pretty sure I've got it on this computer. Let's see. Are you guys ready for cringe? And don't hate me? I'm pretty sure this is it. I had to modify it though. Please don't hate me. I drew a picture of me and Eevee. I kind of tried to mix it between my Pokemon avatar and me. So I've given myself the short hair, and I actually do have that Eevee cap. I'm going to be wearing it on Community Day. Yeah, I drew a picture of me and Eevee because I love Eevee. I kind of want to like do a Veiler thing, as I am Team Veiler. I'm not trying to, you know, start a war or anything, but I am Team Veiler, so I kind of want to do a Veiler thing and maybe have it on a t-shirt. I want this on a goddamn t-shirt, but I need to finish it first. Have I ever done a sketch of my Planet Dolan character? I've done so many pictures of Gooby. Like most of my you know, thank yous towards people are Gooby pictures. Yeah, that's meant to be me wearing my avatar's outfits, having a Pokeball and holding Eevee, because yeah, I wanted her to look like Gooby but still be human. So yeah, how is it even cringy? Look, I don't know. I don't know what cringy is anymore. But I still gave her, like, you know, the hair thing, and yeah. Have I done pictures of Snoopy? I've done a few. I can actually show you one of my latest ones if I just put it up. Some of you guys, I really wish my boyfriend was with me. Oh. One of my more recent ones, I'm just getting it up right now because I think it's funny. So I need to put on Photoshop. This is one of my more recent ones with Snoopy. It's based on a couple of memes. I did colour that on stream a little while ago. I haven't submitted it anywhere yet. But yeah, Snoopy's like meant to be kind of, I don't know if edgy, I think edgy's the right word, but not too edgy. Yeah, this colouring is meant to be like detailed, but more of my simple details. It's not nice though. What do you do these days, like hobbies? I play Pokemon Go. Now that is cringe in a good mean way. Look, I just thought it was funny. And the reason why Gooby looks like that is it's based on the that picture of Neil deGrasse Tyson, like, you know, that picture. And that picture of Snoopy is based on this picture of Tullio, like, doing that. Of course, I can't quite throw her head back that far, but you get the idea. It looks the way I wanted it to. Oh, I'm yawning. Is Hellbent gay? I don't think so. And I'm going to put it back on Illustrator and look at that. Cute. And what more do I need to do? I think I'm just going to tidy up a little bit more of this and I might move on to another drawing. You know, there's only, if you want to do a bit of everything, you can't just concentrate on one thing for too long. Can you say hi to my friend Ty? Hi. God, that foot looks really weird. Sometimes you don't notice how bad something is until you zoom in. And then it's the opposite. Whew, those are cute drawings. Thank you, Mars. I appreciate the comment. I just think Eevee's adorable. Definitely my favourite Pokemon. But like I said, I don't have a favourite evolution. The bloody hell was that? What? The meme picture of me and Snoopy? Yeah. Oh. Hey, I've cried as well for a long time. It happens. You never know what you have until it's gone. That is true. That is true. What happened to Shima and how many people are in Planet Dolan? Look, to be honest, we don't actually really know what happened to Shima. She just kind of stopped replying to she's kind of stopped replying to messages. You know, Dolan gave her a list of, you know, things for work and she never responded. So we don't really know what happened. I have no idea. No, I think that's a bit weird. I think it's better if it's like that. But I will move it in just a little bit. I still got coffee. Good. Streaming is fun, but it's definitely exhausting because normally if I was just here at my computer, I wouldn't be talking. I'd just be, you know, I'd probably be listening to music or something, doing my own little Gooby thing. That definitely looks a bit different to the original picture, doesn't it? Not in a bad way, though. I think I might need to make this, because it's kind of at an angle, I think I will need to shorten this a little bit. Just to about there. It's a bit better because the head's at an angle, it's not a straight angle, so I think that's better. When I progress more in life, I'm going to be nocturnal. What place did you and Dolan? I'm guessing you mean where did me and Dolan meet? We actually met at this thing called TAFE. We were both doing the NACE course, which is doing your own business. No, I totally get that, Aki. That's a very good, you know, it's a very good quote. I don't know if I like the spikes. I think they need to be a bit shorter. I'm very picky with my drawings. It's another reason why I take ages, because I'm like, I think I'm doing well, and then it's like, oh no, I gotta fix this, and I gotta fix that. I think that's better. Yeah, I like that. Do I know Zaragamba well? Not as well as Dolan, but I do know Zaragamba. How many of you guys are aware that Zaragamba is now a daddy? He's had his baby for about, oh, I don't want to get this wrong. I think it's been at least a month and a half now. Because CX people have this theory that Dolan is keeping a secret or something, and he's not. We literally do not know where she is. Like, fat get that only once. It's picky. Look, I just want things to look as accurate as I possibly can. I mean, I've always been about accuracy. Like, even with my older drawings and what I thought was accurate at the time, you know, that's what I would go for. Yeah, I think that's a bit better. I don't even know how to spell it. I've spelt it wrong a few times, and I was like, no, it's like this. And I was like, oh, well, I'm an idiot. Oh, that's a bit creepy, but yeah. Just to the person that says they thought they heard their dead dad's voice, and then he woke up. Was that like that before under eraser? That's so funny, because if I erase that, then this becomes a loop, and I don't know how that works. Do you like toast? I do like toast. I think it'd be very inhumane not to like toast. I don't know. I say things. Oh, why is it doing this? It's like, I'm going to be weird. I'm like, fine. I like toast. She was probably busy with something in her life. Oh, there are all sorts of rumours, but the truth is we do not know. My brother watches you a lot. I do too. Oh, thank you. If you'd asked me, you know, if I thought that I would be a YouTuber or anything like that, I did not see myself being a YouTuber, no. But I have always at one point wanted to, you know, stream and communicate with people and, you know, just have them, you know, watching my stream. I have wanted that for a while, but I didn't really know how to do it. And I suppose by, you know, being Dolan's girlfriend, now wife, I suppose that did give me a little bit of exposure that I probably wouldn't have had otherwise. Who is my brother? My brother is from my mum and my stepdad. I'm awkward, I'm sorry. Yeah, I still want to do these little point things. Not from here, but from there. I'm just trying to get accurate as much as possible. Is only 18 people watching me now? There's nothing wrong with that. 18 people I can talk to. 18 people that can ask me questions and be like, so what's up? There's nothing wrong with that. I'm not one of those people that, you know, needs a lot of people to be watching. I mean, it's nice, but it's not essential. I'm fine with just however many want to come by. And to be fair, it is 5:14 now. It is a little bit late. I did start a bit later than I intended. So for a lot of people, it is late. And I totally understand that. Oh god, you guys aren't going to let me get away with anything, are you? Yeah, no, my brother is, he's over 2 meters tall. I know that I say this a lot, but it's true. He will be going to Canada to pursue volleyball because he is just that good. He's been hand-picked, like they actually wanted him there. He was offered another, you know, shot at another university in America, but because of how nice the Canadian school has been to, you know, helping my family out with expenses and all that, and the fact that the Canadian one's a little bit better, they decided to still go with that. Damn it. I just thought they were husband and wife. No, if you're talking about Hellbent and Pandora, they were never married, but they were dating. I really don't know a lot about that, and I'm not going to ask questions because, hey, privacy for a reason, you know? Well, look, there are people that have been, you know, that won't know things as much as others, and there's nothing wrong with that. Like, I'm naive about things. I know that I'm naive about things. I'm not about to hide that. it's not that the school was bad or anything, it's just that the one in Canada was just better for my brother's, you know, better for his needs and all that. And the other thing was the American one that offered him a place wanted him like ASAP, and my brother still has a few things he needs to do before he goes to Canada. So that's another reason why, because they wanted him like now. Probably because Body Drop is his own person. I haven't actually haven't spoken to him ever. I've spoken to Andy once or twice. Yeah. Using a yeah, really. So can I just ask, Delta, is that also the name that you're using IRL as well, or is that just your character's name? I took a bit of a nap. There's nothing wrong with taking a nap. We all need sleep. I'm just gonna do the eyes, and then I'm going to zoom it. Sharpie Snitch is Hellbent's friend. Yep, I knew that. So they are hanging out quite a bit lately. Nothing wrong with that, though. Nothing wrong with hanging out with, you know, friends. I've had a few guy friends over the, you know, the past, and unfortunately, one way or another, it's not always like one of us ends up crushing on the other, and the other one just isn't interested. So that kind of gets a bit awkward at some points. But you know, with Dolan, we found out that we were on the same page almost right away, so there weren't really any issues when it came to us. Okay, fair enough, Delta. How was Critical's rock? I have no idea. Critical's funny. I'm just going to lower that a little bit more. Yep. And I think that's Vaporeon done. You guys, oh, I like Vaporeon. It's cute. Yeah. I just need to make him a little bit bigger. Yeah, no, what's his name? He had a lot of fun doing the fanfiction voices. Does anyone else in the Planet Dolan crew have a pet? I'm not entirely sure. So were they the only ones that I really drew on the page? Yeah. So I might need to play with the tail a little bit more. Sylveon, I am actually going to draw with the other character, because I've already drawn Lyra, who's kind of like, you know, doing a little airplane thing with the Eevees. But Ethan, who's the other character that I'm going to add to the picture, as per the commissionee's, I don't want to say instructions because I'll just say it anyway. Instructions. Yeah, Sylveon is going to be patted by Ethan, so I still need to draw that separately. I just kind of want to make them all about the same size now. So, of course, I need to make Leafeon a bit bigger too. That's alright, Maurice. Thank you so much for popping by. Much appreciated. I need to fix that tail though. I'll probably fix it in Photoshop. You have a family pet chihuahua? Nice. It's just nice that I can get commissions done. I mean, I don't mean to take my time. Sometimes, you know, just life or illness, because as a lot of you guys know, I do have an annoying illness that just won't go away. Can't go away as far as I'm aware. Could fit more on the page, but I haven't really drawn any others. Might put Flareon up here actually. And do feet. Have you ever had a pet like when you were little or something? I've had pets pretty much from birth. Because my mum's had cats and then, you know, they become my cats too. And I also had a couple of cats. I've just had cats mostly. mean, yes, I do have a I just selected the tail as well, didn't I? The ear. What did I grab? Awkward. Right, because I touched that as well. I'm just gonna have to undo the move. Yep. How do I unselect that? I can't. How annoying. It's like, click this, click that. And it just selects things you don't want it to select. It still selected the ear. Damn it. I think I just have to move Sylveon. Sorry, not Sylveon, Espeon. I know the names. I'm not stupid. Gooby should have pet fish. I think she does. I think she has a fish tank or something. I'm not too sure what the canon is. But yeah, I think Gooby does have fish in the Planet Dolan verse. Apparently I just click shift. Well, I figured out how to do that. Just gonna put them up here. Try not to mix them. There we go. Just trying to give them a bit more space. Do a top 10 shipping. Oh god, my ships. I have a lot of ships. Quite a few ships. I'm not afraid of any of them either. Gooby and Planet Dolan like sits in a bowl, doesn't she? Yeah. Yes, Jolteon is going to be drawn. It's a picture of all the evolutions. So I've kind of spread them out, and I will. I think I need to make Sylveon. Why do I keep on saying Sylveon? It's Espeon. Got to get it right. If you're gonna, you need to know what you're drawing. You don't want to get them confused. Yes, Jolteon will be drawn. I'm just glad I got this done. So there's 4 and there's going to be 4 more. What temperature over where you guys are? It is... I'm pretty sure it's like 13 degrees, but I've got the heater on, so I'm okay. The weather currently is 12 degrees, goddamn. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to do a little bit of Photoshop work and then I might finish it for the day. So I've been streaming for almost 2 hours and 2.5 hours. That's not too bad. So I'm gonna go to Photoshop now. You see my pretty picture, and I'm going to work a little bit on this one. I was working on it last night. I decided to completely revamp it and just do something a little bit different with the skirt. So it's not ruined. It's just trying something different. Oh. Sometimes things don't work the way you want it to, so you need to fix it. It wasn't bad or anything, it was just messy. It just wasn't working that well. Wow, that's damn. Are you going to go stream tomorrow? I can't because I'm working. As far as I'm aware, I'm working. I've actually confirmed that I'm working, but I'm just saying I'm working. Oh, I know what I could do. This is even sneakier. Do Pokemon shipping? Is that Misty and Ash? Do you think Dolan would have started Planet Dolan if he didn't meet you? He might have, but I don't know. That's a very interesting question. Funny thing was, this wasn't even how I was going to do it. I'm just doing it this way now. Oh yeah, life goes on long after the thrill of living is gone. Ash and Gooby. What? Just Dolan and Gooby. Just have Dolan and Gooby because they are the OTP. My opinion, though. Dolan and Gooby are definitely one of my OTPs. Be kind of silly for me not to ship me and my husband, wouldn't it? It's like, yeah, nah, actually, I'm a... God, what's a funny one? I don't want to say that because that will bring back bad memories. The weather over there is nothing. Fair enough. What's your favourite music genre? I generally like rock pop. What I really need to do is just, I just need to be very precise with this. I mean, I don't have to be, but I want it to look nice. You know? May and Ash. Maybe? I don't know. I didn't watch, well, I did watch Pokemon, but I didn't watch Pokemon for the ships. I don't think I was really into shipping back then. Middle is hard to listen to, fair enough. My top 2 favourite video games? At the moment, it would have to be Sly Cooper and Breath of the Wild. I mean, I do have other games that I liked, but Breath of the Wild it just did something for me that a game hasn't done for a while. Whew. I don't think so. Doopy's just a girl who's very passionate about the environment right now, it seems. And good for her. You'd know what I mean if you saw her tweets. Alright, I'll see you soon, Aki. Apply. Yes, I want to apply. I'm probably going to need to still do a lot of erasing, but this is my method. Who else remembers me from earlier? Yeah, I remember you. I was here, you know. Does Dolan love Doopy? No. Me and Dolan are married. So the answer is no. And if he does, he didn't tell me. What's been your favourite sketch this year thus far? It'd have to be my Zelda. Look, I know I keep talking about it, but I was just really happy with it. Fair enough, gaming. We'll see you soon. Gaming with Oreos. What's your favourite dank meme this year? Oh, I don't know. I also really liked my Suki. You know, the one that I drew for you, MFAL, because I've always, It's kind of funny when you get given commissions of things that you've wanted to draw for years, but you've been like, I don't know if I want to draw that or not. Or, you know, if you think you're going to be good enough. I'm just trying to make this seem a bit more like fabric. I mean, the way I had it before, it wasn't bad as such, it just wasn't really working for me. See from a distance. That looks a bit better. Hey, I'm back. Hello. Welcome back. And I'm pretty sure in these ones it's meant to be this colour. That's just how the dress goes. And then it has the same thing up here as well. No, we don't work at Hooters. My brain will I should go to sleep. Hey, if you want to go to sleep, go to sleep. Don't let me keep you up. What? Lol. I shouldn't laugh at that. That's sad. Must watch Gooby. That's up to you though. If you need to sleep, then just sleep. I'm not going to hold it against you later. It's like, hey, it's that dude that left my stream because I had to sleep. Well, who does that? A bully. That's who. Did I just say lol IRL? I used to do that a lot. I'm a loler. Did I just say that out loud? That's okay. KJF death and a bunch of numbers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 0. I don't like politics. Nah. As far as I'm concerned, everyone should just get along as best we can because we've only got one life and it's better not to, you know, make it bad for other people. That's my opinion. I'm going to stick with it. I've never really done animation, no. I'm just not really interested. I mean, when it comes to those people who animate, they're really good, and it's what they want to do. I'm just happy drawing a picture and colouring it, and that's good enough for me. I'm back again. Hello, socially awkward potato. Always a pleasure. Politics only brings up problems on the internet. No doubt. No doubt at all. This is a slow progress, but I think it'll be better in the long run. Is a platypus without a tail just a big weird duck? I guess so, but I've never really thought about it. Forbidden word, huh? Can you do a meme for us? Like, what kind of meme would you want me to do? I don't recall Australia having Whataburger. I'm pretty sure we don't. Doesn't sound familiar. Oh yeah, Australia misses out. We don't get a lot of cool shit American does. Americans do. I'm great with English. Gooby joins Smash. What would that be like anyway? Dolan's always joked that my weapon would be a feather. I'd stab people with my feather and think I was doing damage. He's silly. Pingus. What exactly is Pingus? I mean, I'm pretty sure it's meant to be Eggman or Robotnik, but I'm not too sure what it actually entails. Do a very dank meme. True, I guess that would be the case too. Oh, I think it looks better than it did before. I did take a picture of its before and after. We'll save because otherwise it's stupid not to save. Hey Murray the skeleton. Gooby draws the competition. My power is drawing. That could work, I guess. I know you guys are watching me just do a silly pattern on a skirt, but I was going to do this last night, but then I ended up not doing it. Sorry. You got good fingers. Maybe she does, but I haven't actually heard her say that. It's free real estate, yeah. Who are my favourite YouTubers? I don't really have any, to be honest. I mean, I could say Dolan, but that's just, you know, pretty much a giveaway at this point. I just think Dolan, because I get to see the behind the scenes stuff, and I think Dolan's, you know, he puts a lot of effort in that you guys don't actually see. It's my favourite cartoon when I was little. I would have to be the Powerpuff Girls. When you say little, Powerpuff Girls. You got a good meme? Fair enough. Memes are good. Memes are fun. Originally, I did have this black thing in the, you know, in the original base layer, but black. Oh, okay, Snoopingus. I'm awkward, but I like having fun. I definitely think this is better than my last effort, which wasn't exactly bad, but, you know. We got that, and then that's pretty much... Oh, Zenfal gone. Put on your most Aussie accent and say the following. Oi, crikey, mate, I reckon I put the shrimp on the barbie. I hate saying cunt. Which I said just then. Oh my god, bird! I hate saying that word. Well, I know that it's Australian, but I don't like it. It's very un-Australian not to like that word. Well, then I'm not Australian. What's your favourite chip brand? I really like the Kettle sour cream and chili brand. I think that's really nice. Say lemons. I said lemons. Why am I saying lemons? Oops. Gooby's not Aussie exposed. Damn it. Wrong layer. This is why I put them in separate layers. This is just how the dress is. School outfit, I think. Dolan enjoys YouTube. He's not really much of a drawer, though. just the way he is. I think there are some lines that I will need to, you know, straighten out, but for the most part, looks better than it did before. The skirt was really annoying me, like, it didn't look proper. At least now I've pretty much got the patterns down. Gooby the meme king. Snoopy's the meme king, queen, whatever. What's your favourite meme? I don't really have one. I'm lame, I know. Oops, wrong one. Bah, not good enough. Yeah, I sneeze, and I don't like sneezing because it's awkward. Has Snoopy done a stream with you? She has, but not for a while. And yes, she does draw. You have to own a Shiba. Maybe. We'll see what the future holds. Okay. Oops. Of course, I accidentally did the thing. Step backwards, and at least now it looks kind of proper. Like it actually looks more like there's a pattern and there's, you know, a bit more flow to it. You don't know what to say in this chat. There's nothing wrong with that. You're part Mexican and part Salvadorian. Nice. I'm going to go back to whatever it was I was doing. See, I do have the lines kind of see-through, but not all the way. It's still mostly visible. But I do like having see-through. Fair enough. There's just a few other little bits that I need to fix up, and then it's all coloured. Yes, Ramona is Dolan's sister, that is true. She's also very talented. What is Nixium? He's meant to be a dead night elf? But they're probably going to have to change that. Because, you know, copyright and all that. I think they're just going to change the outfit a little bit. Oops, wrong layer. No, it wasn't the wrong layer, it was the wrong side. Inverse. Do I know Five Nights at Freddy's? Yes, but I don't necessarily play it per se because I'm not really much of a horror person. I don't like horror. Yep, my OC is mute. She's fun at parties though. I suppose she can. Oh no, she's fun at parties because she can only do dare because she can't defend herself and say truth. So no matter what, she always has to do a dare. That's my headcanon as of right now. Can you all say? Let's all say such wow. Apparently. I mean, I didn't have to do coloured line art. I mean, it's not really 100% coloured line art. I just needed to show through a little bit, that's all. I tried to get Snoopy on multiple times, but she's just been sick. Like, you guys know about that thing, you know, the fact that she had a very close call quite recently, actually. My arms got tired. Fair enough. Nothing wrong with being tired. Part of being human. pretty much everything that I've worked on has been commission related. Everything I've done today is commission related. Nothing wrong with that though. More work done. What's your favourite movie? I don't know. I have a lot of movies that I like. I do like Kill Bill though. That's definitely one of my favourites. Just because of the suspense and everything that happens. Why did I waste my time on this? I have no idea. See you, Subhander boss. I hope you have a nice night. Look after yourself, alright? Sleep well. Did I miss something intriguing? I don't think so. I think I might have missed something though. Putty or slime? I don't know. Can I just say neither? Damn it. Reselect and inverse. Oh, sorry. When I get this done, I'll finally be able to start adding shadows. Sorry. I'm also kind of hoping next week to maybe do one round of Cards Against Humanity. I don't know what day, but it is in my plans. It's in my, I would like to do this sort of things. Where do you shop for your shirts? I just go wherever. I mean, I used to go to Supre for a while until I got too old for it. I know this looks bad, but colouring outside the lines sometimes does help. Because then you can just do this and you go back. And I go this, go da-da, da-da, da-da. And I see a bit that I missed as well. Good God, Gooby. Way out of touch. Have you seen comment awards? They are really funny. No. But I have seen those ones where celebrities read out things that are said to them and they just kind of react and it's like, well, fair enough. Whatever. Whatever rocks your boat. Hiccups can be painful sometimes. Oh, I know that. It is awful. My hiccups are really mean to me. Yeah, Aki, if you want to do that, I'm sure that there are people that rewatch streams from time to time. I've rewatched a couple, but for the most part, I just, finish the stream and that's it. Here's Saria-chan. Welcome to the stream. Oh, that's sweet. I don't think I rule. I think I'm doing alright. I've never really thought extremely highly of myself. Hey again, Delta. Calling you noobs. We will probably be playing some more games next week. I'm actually kind of proud of myself of sticking with just art this time round. I hope you guys have, haven't been 100% bored. I mean, I have tried to, talk as much as I can, as well as, probably explain some of the things that I'm doing. And as I said before, I am thinking of doing a Patreon-only stream once I get things set up. Where did my mouse go? My mouse is here. I moved my mouse out of the way and it's like, where did you go? No. I'm not the best human. I'm an okay human, My dad and I have the hiccups you just had. Oh God, you don't want my hiccups. My hiccups are dangerous. They're awkward. They make people look at you in public. And all you can, and especially when you're with your friends and they're just like, oh my God, I can't believe you just did that. It's like, well, I'm sorry. I've had my friends walk away from me before in public and pretend they don't know me. I have had that happen. Or they just call me out right then and there. Have you thought about doing a vlog channel? I've tried doing a couple of things, but my brain is just, I'm very shy, actually. I'm a bit of an introvert. I don't know why I'm able to do this so calmly. I mean, I remember the first time I was going to stream, I was so nervous. I was shaking before I started. Yep. So yeah, sorry, thank you so much for popping by. Much appreciated. Hope you had a nice day, night, whatever. Look after yourself. Deselect. Half the problem when you realise you're not colouring something is that it turns out you have to deselect something and you don't even realise it. Ew, that's sad. No, I've only really had my friends ditch me if I've sneezed in public and they're like, okay, we don't want to know her. We don't want to be near this person right now. She's a little strange. I've had all sorts. But at the same time, I can't really blame them. Kind of. I have had that happen before. The whole going to sleep cry. Yeah, I went to sleep once and it turned out that I cried when I was asleep. That was like ages ago though. Good times. Did I say ill sad? I didn't say ill sad, did I? I forget half the things I say. It's like, what did you just say? I don't know. Battery girls. Awkward. Yeah. I'm very awkward. But it's okay. Because I know other people that are awkward too and it's okay. Inverse. What's the longest she's laughed? Who's laughed? Now you should also see Snoopy when we're at the shop. And, you know, I involuntarily sneeze and there are people there. I hide. And she just looks at me like, what? Yeah, nice. That's a good thing to have. Why do I keep on doing that? I deselect by accident inverse. I'm just glad I've gotten a few things done. So I've gotten half of the evolutions done. I still need to do 4. I need to colour them as well. That's going to be fun. Colouring should be alright with that. Deselect. I'm just going to do a tiny little bit of burn tool in the eyes. Just a little bit. Hope it doesn't look too bad. Probably too much burn, but that's okay. Sorry. What's the most time you've ever spent on a drawing? Hours? Days even? Oh, that's nice. This picture's definitely come a long way. Which Pokemon does Pokemon like? Which Pokemon does Pokemon like? Which Pokemon does Dolan like? He's a Squirtle boy. He loves Squirtle. Squirtle. That was awful, I'm sorry. Oh yeah, life goes on long after the thrill of living is gone. Do you have an art style? I don't know if I have an art style, but I definitely have a paint style, or, you know, colouring style. I think that's what my style is. I can't answer that question about my husband. I'm not supposed to know. I want to see Gurgak, but I'm still watching you. I'm not too sure how much longer I'm going to be streaming. I mean, I'm pretty happy with what I've done today. Getting things done bit by bit. Inverse. I don't really know if I have an art style. I mean, my mum says I have a style, like she can always tell when it's my art. And I could never tell if that was meant to be a compliment or, you know, being mean. I still don't know. She just says she can always tell when it's my art. Favourite evolution is Jolteon. Oh, I'm definitely drawing Jolteon. That's part of the commission. It's not like just draw half the evolutions and that's it. No, it's all the evolutions, so of course I'm going to be doing that. I'm glad that I've actually done stuff this stream. I mean, I could have done another, you know, part game stream, but I do like those, don't get me wrong, but I feel as if I, you know, don't get as much done when I play games as well. I mean, I'm going to play games next week, don't worry about that. What programs do you use? Photoshop and Illustrator. My nose is being a fountain right now. What Pokemon do I like? Eevee. I'm pretty sure there are people that have stayed for an entire stream, or they've at least tried. If you can't, that's fine with me. Potato with a mullet. Just quickly. I have no idea. Wow. Oh well, doesn't matter. Mallet, you say. You asked for it. Come at me. And maybe he'll be sitting like, yeah. God, can't believe I just drew that. Yep, there's potato with a mallet. I might actually do something with that. This is odd. Oh, I don't know why it's so pixely though. Could not move with the tool because it's locked. Well, I will unlock it then. Rawr. And I will get... No, I'll keep that. I drew a potato with a mallet. I am proud of this. I didn't even know it was going to work. The potato's like, dude, don't even try with me. And it's like, yeah, bro. I don't know. I talk too much. Yeah, mallets. And alright. Bam. Because it's a band hammer. Yeah. I can't believe I just did that. Oops. That was stupid. Step backwards. I said step backwards. Oh, because I did a race. Right. Fair enough. There we go. That's like one of the few things that I will just randomly do. What's my favourite food? I love Italian food. I have no idea why I did that. I just felt this weird inspiration. It's like, you know what? Why not? You can only take yourself seriously for so long, you know? Do that with Mimi's character. I owe Mimi something for her birthday. I mean, I don't have to, but I want to. You know, there's a difference. I know some people that like Bulbasaur. I don't dislike Bulbasaur, I just prefer Eevee. You know? A lot of people like Charmander as well. And Squirtle. Dolan likes Squirtle. Vulpix. I like Vulpix. I really like Alolan Vulpix. I was so happy when I finally got one. With my, egg thing in Pokemon Go. 6 o'clock now, so I will finish soon. Gotten a bit done, so I worked on Brian's commission, I worked on the evolutions, which was Delta's picture, and there's also this, which is Jellyman's picture, who does come to the stream. Rose Quartz, well, I won't draw Steven Universe for myself, but if someone commissions me to do it, I wouldn't say no. If that makes sense. I have been kind of curious about Rose Quartz. She's very interesting. Oh yeah, life goes on long after the thrill of living is gone. Do you love fennec foxes and canines? Do you like fennec foxes? Do you like canines? But it's cats for me. Deselect. I can't believe I drew a potato. I'll post that somewhere and be like, this was requested on stream and it was very quick, so I just drew it. I try not to colour outside the lines, but sometimes... Will you ever own any dogs in the future? I wouldn't say no. I mean, Dolan wouldn't mind a Jack Russell cross when he's older. I think that's it. Yep, gotcha. Yeah, sounds good. Good luck with that. Deselect. Now, I'm pretty sure I'm almost up to the stage where I can just start doing the shadows in this at long last. I mean, it hasn't been a tricky commission. I just decided that I would, have the lines slightly visible because that's how it looks in the anime. And once again, here's my beautiful potato. I'll have to put that on an actual piece of paper though. Make it bigger, make people appreciate it. It's my potato. Okay, so how long have I been streaming now? It's been over 3 hours now. That's not too bad. I think because of how late it is, I might finish it here. I mean, I have had... You guys are laughing at this. I mean, I've worked on everything else, and this is what people have come here for. The banned potato. I will post this somewhere. It'll become a new emoji on Discord. I am going to do that. Save as banned potato. Banned potato. This is going to be a new emoji on Discord. I promise you that. Banned potato. Yes. That was so random, but yes, this is going to be an emoji on Discord now. My baby is an icon. I'm glad you guys had fun. Oh, fair enough. I know people are very up in arms about different things in Pokemon. Yeah, so I've been working on this, and I was also working on a few illustrated things, which should be good, but I am getting a little bit tired now, so I think I will... I think I will finish it here, but I did thank you so much for being here and socializing with me and, talking, watching, asking me questions. I appreciate that. I will be streaming again next week, probably Monday or Tuesday, depends on my sleep schedule though. But thank you very much for coming and for the donations. I always appreciate them. Good luck, and if you are, if you're trying to get better at drawing, just practice. It's as simple as that. I will see you guys next week. Look after yourselves, and I might catch you on Discord. Okay. Bye.